Hola, mamaslatinas. I'm here with Sergio Calderon from In Real Life.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
So, Sergio is fresh off the VMAs from last night,
Yep.
and he tells me that he had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of his group members couldn't be here today, but we're going to talk to him about their start on the show Boy Band, on ABC's Boy Band competition last year. And he's going to tell us all about his journey.
Yep. Yeah, so it's about a year, right? What's the date?
Actually, about exactly almost
Yeah,
a year.
three more days until it's our first year mark as a band. And it's been really fun. It's been, like you said, it's been quite a journey. We've gone through a lot of things. We've done numerous performances. We've made a few TV appearances. We've met a lot of cool artists. We've got to hang out with them. It's always just been a dream come true, and we're going to be starting our headlining tour, our first headlining tour. So that's going to be fun. Everything's going by really fast. So it's pretty cool to see everything that we've been doing, though. Yeah.
So now I know that you just got off the American Idol tour. You guys were opening for that tour. So tell me, like, what are some fun things and memories that, things move fast, or what are things that stand out for you during that tour?
Definitely a lot of we it's funny because we played a lot of like Truth or Dare, Would You Rather. We told a bunch of jokes. Like whenever we were bored, it was like we just put our phones down and just like actually do those type of things. And I know somebody got us Cards Against Humanity, and we played a little bit of that. Yeah, that was fun. It was pretty cool. On the bus, it was just a lot of like engaging connection with the rest of the guys. There was us, photographer, day-to-day manager, and the tour manager, and the sound guy. There's like 12 of us on the bus, and it was all guys.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, at times it got like messy and smelly, but it's all good though. Yeah, the bus was my favorite part. Definitely the moments when like we do like Truth or Dare, or Would You Rather. Those type of those times that we spent together stand out to me the most because it was cool just actually like getting to like get away from everyone and everything. It was just us five and the other guys. Also, just performing every night. Like it was always, every show was different. None of it, like, in terms of the set list, of course, it was the same. But like crowds and the venues, and that's what made it different. And I feel like that's the important thing of tour, like getting to different places, because if it's all the same, like it's cool to experience new things.
It gets redundant after a while.
Yeah, so yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. And for the viewers that don't know, In Real Life was created on ABC's show Boy Band, and they chose 5 guys, Sergio being one of them.
Yep.
So how has it been getting to know each other on like a more, I know you guys got to know each other on the show, but on a personal level as just you guys as a group?
Yeah, well, we got to know each other really fast because once we won, that was it. Like, we got to work right away the next day. We had a full day of interviews. The day after, we had a performance, I think, and then the day after that, we had our first VMAs. And that was the whole first week was just, we had to like really get to know each other and know each other's strengths and weaknesses and kind of think about how we work as a group and stuff like that, because we literally spend all day, every day together. And so it was, I feel like we didn't really have to sit down and be like, all right, like, what do you like and what's this?
Color?
Yeah, like, because we just picked it up because we're always together. So like, they know that if someone takes like my food, they're gonna be like, oh, like don't take his food, because I told him, right, I was like, oh dude, like I don't like it when they take my food, like anybody, I don't know why, that's just a weird habit of mine. But like we picked up on each other's things like that. It was really quick, and we're just getting closer as time goes on. Like I feel like I know everything about everybody, and it's the same way towards me. Like we all know each other really well.
Yeah, that's the important part of like a group, is like that chemistry that you guys have with each other. Like, can you tell me, like, when you saw your face appear on the screen, when your name was called, and you were chosen for the band, like, we got to see your reaction, but also your family's reaction.
Yeah.
So what was that like internally for you?
It was a lot of like, I was shocked first of all, and then there was a lot of just excitement, and I was just like, I felt so, it was like this moment of relief for me, because the whole week, like, I was so stressed. Well, the whole show, not just me, but everyone else. Yeah, we were stressed, just because you don't know if you're going to make it for the next week. And, like, my mom had, like, a bag packed even, because we were, like, so convinced that I probably wasn't going to make the band. So there was all this stress, and, like all these worries that we had, and it was just such like I said, it was a moment of relief, excitement, shock, joy. It was everything. And it was like you can see it in the video. Like I was like the guys were like happy for me. I was having, that was the best moment of my life, honestly. Like I don't think anything, whether I can sell out a stadium or collaborate with my dream favorite artist or something, like that moment, it's like it means a lot to me because that's like what changed my life forever. So yeah,
and it allowed you to pursue your
dream. Now it's just we're doing it, so that's cool.
And I know that you also had like soccer scholarships prior to the
show,
right?
Yeah.
So what happened with that and like that decision making process with your family?
Well, that was a long process. Like I was trying to convince my parents for a solid probably like a month or two of like, I don't want to do this, and like, no, I want to do music, and it was hard for them to let me just change that decision because I was like 14 at the time, and being that young and getting like college scouts to talk to you and stuff, and them saying like they want you to come out to ID camps, and so for people that don't know what that is, it's just like in the college process, like if you're gonna be an athlete, like they start recruiting people at a young age, and ID camps are just like they take you to train with teams and stuff, and they watch you, identify you, ID. So I was getting invited to a lot of those camps. So and I was even starting to sign up for this program where like young players can get recruited earlier. But during that process of like signing up and all that stuff, I was like, I didn't want to do it. And my parents, like being as immigrants, their dream obviously is like have kids that go to college and stuff. And I totally understand that. Not just them, any parent, but especially like for immigrant parents. So it was hard for them to kind of just like let me make that decision on my own to leave everything. Basically, like we were leaving. That was my future. That was college, soccer.
Something so secure.
Yeah, and it was basically secure. But I was just like, I don't want to do it. Until one day they're like, okay, well, get started. And then I was like, damn, I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do first? And so I put up my first video. And I started doing things like that, and I had to learn everything on my own because they didn't have any experience and all that stuff. So, but it was hard. I was like, and I really wanted them to hopefully like say yes to change my decision, and like I'm glad they did because now we're here.
How do they feel now?
They're very happy, and they try to support me as much as they can. Right now, I know my parents didn't come with me on tour, but they came out to a few shows. And that's what they're going to be doing for the next tour as well. And my mom, she comes with me for like the bigger things, like Despierta America. Like that was something that
was huge.
She really wanted to go because like we grew up watching that every morning before I went to school. And my dad comes out as well to shows. My mom was with me the whole summer. Basically, they come out as much as they can because they also have work and they have to be home and stuff. But they love it. They're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and I try to FaceTime them as much as I can.
That's good.
Yeah,
like
so
every night almost.
Yeah. So it's cool to keep in touch with them.
That's awesome. And what's like one word of advice that your mom has given you regarding your career, like regarding life in general, that like stays with you?
One word or like a sentence?
No, just like in general. Like,
okay. Dang, that's hard. She's always telling me new things every day. She's like, make sure que comas bien and all this stuff, like the typical mom things. But she's always telling me to enjoy it, to have fun and work hard because that they did that as like immigrants. They came here with nothing, and then they started like this company and they started working, and so they're like my role models kind of. So seeing them go through a lot like kind of pushes me too because it can show like you can do whatever you want. So they just always remind me to work hard and enjoy it because this doesn't last forever and not everybody gets this opportunity. I was so lucky to nobody can get this opportunity, so I'm very lucky for this. So yeah, she's always telling me just work hard and enjoy everything.
Yeah, it's very true. And I know Camila Cabello yesterday said that. She said, I'm aware that this moment doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
She just won Artist of the Year last night. So what does it mean to you to see so many Latino artists in particular be celebrated in such an international show?
Oh, that's so cool.
J-Lo, Cardi B.
That is so cool. Like I know, like the whole Spanish thing and the Latin songs have been pretty like trending for the last like 2 years ish, ever since Justin Bieber did the remix of Despacito, and I've always wanted to incorporate Spanish in my music. And as a kid, like the first thing that I heard that was like Spanish and English was the "Stand By Me" Prince Royce.
Oh.
So I auditioned with that one just because it's always been my favorite. And so after I heard that, like I've always wanted to like write a song that has both Spanish and English. Or I always told myself like if I ever become an artist, like I want to do Spanish and English. And so it's really cool to see that how everything's like taking off now, and it's like because it's finally time for like the Latino community to finally get some more recognition, because they have a lot of big artists, and you know, people like J Balvin have really changed the game. Camila Cabello, Daddy Yankee with the reggaeton, so many Latin artists, and I look up to all of them. So it's really cool seeing like everything happen, and seeing like the Spanish vibes and the Latin community become more mainstream, because it's so big as well.
It's
like,
true, it's global.
It's huge. So it's cool that everyone's getting their time to shine now.
What's that like for you to like create something? I know 2 of you are Latinos, right? So you and Drew.
Yeah,
so
I get, and Chance also a little bit.
A little bit, okay. So
yeah.
Great, that's awesome. So what was that like for you to have a song that incorporates both? Because I know sometimes, especially when you're like a first generation Latino, you are kind of forced to either choose one of each, but now they're like melting together with culture. So what is that like for you?
It was cool. It was very natural. It didn't feel forced. It didn't feel like fake in a way, and which is really cool. And I love that that we can get to show that side of us, because you know, everyone has amazing voices. We have lots of different cultures in our band. You know, Michael raps.
Rapper.
Yeah, and he's really good. And you know, everybody has like their unique sound that sticks out. So it was cool that we finally got to do a little bit of Spanish as well, because like I said, I've always wanted to do it one day whenever I'd become an artist. So that was one of my accomplishments that, you know, I'm glad happened. And it's cool seeing the reaction from people that don't speak Spanish, because it's whenever we perform like Tonight Belongs to You, for example, it's all in English, but like the beat and everything is very like Latin. And so when my Spanish verse comes up, everyone's like, "Ooh!" So it's pretty cool.
Love it.
It's cool seeing everyone's reaction, and I'm happy we got to do those, and we'll definitely do more in the future. I'm not saying that's all we're gonna do, because, like I said, we like to show everything that we have in the group, but there will definitely be more of that.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned Prince Royce, and I know you said that he's like your inspiration.
Yeah.
What are other artists that you are really like dying to work with?
Well, Charlie Puth is a great songwriter, singer, and producer, and he's hopefully one day we could write a song or something together. We could produce a song.
You gotta put it out there.
Yeah, something would be cool. Who else? There's so many people. Camila, I hope to do something with her, or that'd be really cool. Who else would be cool? So many people, almost anybody, because like it's gonna be, it would be super big for the group to do a collaboration with someone. And I know everyone's been asking for collaborations and stuff, but everyone. But like it's hard trying to do it with like artists that are really big and busy, and because like we're not even that big and we're busy every day. So I can only imagine what like these big artists are like. So, but yeah, we've gotten to meet so many people that hopefully we can collab with soon, which would be really cool. So yeah, that's all gonna come sometime in the future, hopefully.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
So tell me what more. I know the tour's coming up in September. This is your first solo tour. What are you looking forward to now that you guys are on your own?
I think just thinking of the fact that like it's our own tour itself is just huge for us, because it's our first headlining tour. This is something you dream about, you know. I know that me personally, like I'd always tell myself like, oh, I can't wait to open for somebody, like that's gonna be so cool. So like the fact that we get to do our own tour where our own fans are gonna be coming out is really nice. Like it's another one of my accomplishments. I have a lot of dreams and goals so that's why I keep bringing them up. But yeah, it's gonna be fun because it's like our own thing. We're gonna have such a long show. It's like an hour 15 minutes. I don't know. So it's long. We've never done anything like that. It's gonna be a challenge for us because the most we've done is like 30 minutes. So it's gonna be a challenge for us, but I'm looking forward to it because it's gonna be a bunch of songs.
Stamina.
Yeah, it's funny because like when we work out, at least me personally, like when I'm running and stuff, I try to sing so that I can like last the whole show.
That's what Beyonce does too.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, and our manager actually, he told us that when he used to manage Backstreet and NSYNC, that they would literally do workouts and sing throughout their whole the whole workout. It's because their shows was like they were dancing the whole time and stuff.
The whole time, yeah.
And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be like just the vibes of everything is gonna be so different to opening up for someone and having your own headlining tour. Just because, you know, it's your own thing and everyone's there for you. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be cool.
I know one of the cool things about being in a boy band is like the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I know no more dedicated fan in the world than a boy band fan.
Yeah, that's true.
And you guys come after such big names like NSYNC, and Nick Carter was part of the show, you know, and CNCO is big too, you know. So I know you guys are friendly with them also.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to be part of a boy band and to be able to give like these fans something that they love so much?
It means a lot, honestly, because this is like a kind of a new boy band generation. Because like that kind of makes it like more fun because there's more variety. You know, It's not just one, and it's cool to see everyone kind of do their thing, and it's cool like listening to the music because everyone has such different types of like a different type of sound, and It's honestly it means the world being part of this like new boy band generation because there's always a boy band era of like, you know, Backstreet and NSYNC.
One Direction had their time.
One Direction had their time, and so like I guess we're kind of the new one, which is really cool, and it's made a few headlines even of like, oh, these are the next big boy bands to watch or whatever, and we're part of that with a few others, which is really cool. So yeah, it's awesome.
And I think now even the fangirl concept is changing because now they demand more from their artists aside from just music. You know, they want you guys to be outspoken about issues that matter, about important topics, and they're more conscious also.
Oh yeah.
So
sure.
so it's definitely a very special time. And before the interview, we ran into a couple of fans in the lobby.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting for all of them outside. So what has been like the craziest encounter you've had with the fans so far?
Let's see. Well, this was back during boy band. I was doing a live stream like on my Instagram, and I was singing, and a fan came to like they knocked on my door, so I opened it, and it was a fan. And so in the moment I was like, "Oh, what's up? Like, how you doing?" And then I like signed their picture, and I took a picture of them, and then they left, and then like 1 minute after I was like, "Wait, they just came to my room."
How did they
I know, exactly. So then the whole floor, we were all like, what's going on? Like, the producers got involved and security was involved because I didn't know what happened. I was like, wait, they just came. I didn't think about that in the moment. Like, this is our floor. But I found out how they found my room. So apparently they were staying on the 7th floor, that's where we, like, all the contestants, that was like our floor. And so they knew I was doing a live stream. So what they were doing is they were watching it and then going door by door, the whole floor, hearing where my voice was coming out from because I was singing, so that was pretty loud. And then they found it. So
they're
that was
resourceful too.
Yeah, that was pretty. Like I would have never thought of that at all, but it's pretty cool. Like I mean, that was not cool to come to our room or whatever, but it is cool to know that there's fans that care about you out there. So, yeah, that's awesome.
That's really special, I think. So tell us, what is like what are you looking forward to the most now in the future with the band?
Just like growing, because like this whole year we've grown as like individuals and as a band, you know, like you said, we've gotten to know each other very well throughout the past year, and like the band itself, like we've grown a lot. We have a lot of new fans. Like it's cool seeing new faces and meeting new people that you haven't like met before. So I'm just excited to keep on seeing more fans, you know, like new fans every day, and that's the beauty of it. How like you can keep growing. Like nobody ever like makes it to the top, you know. Like as big as you are, like you can still get even bigger. So I'm just excited to keep growing as a band and an individual. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do we have any questions from fans?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Because hay algunas preguntitas por aquí en español y también en inglés.
Está bien.
Estoy por aquí
Sergio
buscando.
habla español, perfecto.
Natalie dice, te necesito en Latinoamérica.
Ojalá, sí, hemos hecho unos shows en San Diego y vienen las fans de México.
Wow.
Sí, en San Diego y en Texas fuimos y habían fans de México. Y yo me sorprendí porque yo no esperaba eso y pues estaba cool. Yeah.
Prisma González dice, how do you like McAllen, Texas?
Oh, McAllen. That was so fun. So we went to McAllen, Texas not too long ago for a show with American Idol. And there were a lot of fans there. And none of us expected it. We've like never been there. And so it was a great turnout, and I love it. We hope to go back sometime soon, and we miss all the fans there.
Celeste Benítez dice, ¿te gustaría venir a Argentina?
Sí, estaba hablando con los chicos de CNCO y me dijeron que el país que les gusta más ir es Argentina, que porque hay demasiadas fans y que nos preguntaron que si algún día vamos a ir y yo les dije, pues no sé, pero yo quisiera porque pues quisiera ver todas las fans porque ellos dicen que es ahí las fans una locura.
Argentina,
sí.
Brasil, México,
sí.
los fans son
sí, ojalá algún día.
Mira, Sergio, hay un montón de comentarios y muchas de las chicas te están gritando, Sergio, I love you, qué bello, Sergio. O sea, como miles de veces te han escrito Sergio, I love you. Y entonces, Stephanie Navas dice, I'm at the beach, but I had to be on here to see my baby Sergio.
Stephanie, oh, I love you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Special shout out.
Oh, I think I saw your tweet. I tweeted, I'm going to be live on the Mamaslatinas. And she said, I'm at the beach. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Gonna get Wi-Fi.
Thanks for watching, yeah.
Enjoy the beach.
Yup.
Bueno, we are so proud, of you also in the band and the group, and we can't wait to do more stuff with you guys in the future.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what you guys do. We'll come see you on tour. You're gonna be which cities are you guys hitting on tour?
We're doing a lot, mainly East. We're definitely coming to New York. We're going to the Gramercy Theater. I don't know the date, but it's in September, I think. And but yeah, we're doing a bunch of East Coast dates because on American Idol tour we did a lot of West Coast. But we're also doing a few of the West Coast, which is gonna be fun. So yeah, we're gonna be back in New York, and that's gonna be a great show. Apparently, like VIP is sold out already. So yeah, so we're looking forward to. It's gonna be a big show. Yeah.
So where can the fans get more information about the tour?
Yeah.
Tell them more, like for the fans that for the new fans from Latinas about your songs, which songs to listen to, and where they can find them.
So our social media is just InRealLife on Instagram and Facebook. Right here is InRealLifeOfficial. So if you guys want to check us out there, you can. And our Twitter is InRealLife as well. And our website is InRealLifeOfficial.com. But yeah, we're very active on all socials just so that we can reach out to as many fans as we can. And for tour information, it'd be best if you guys check out the website because that has all the info for each date and the venue and the VIP and the tickets. So yeah, and then all our music is on Spotify and iTunes if you want to check it out. Our newest single is Tonight Belongs to You. That's the one that we were talking about earlier that has a Spanish verse in it. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead.
Get your bilingual singing on.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's all. That's it.
Thank you so much, Sergio.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you. We can't wait to see you again.
Yeah.
And we wish them the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Muchas gracias.
Bye.